What are we really going to gain? What am I going to gain next year if it's the same people? Yeah, there may be little bit of goal, but we can do that over. You know, I'm just wondering. I mean, we need to bring in more people.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Different ideas, new ideas. You know, it'd be nice to have some folks outside the United States to see how they do things differently. You know, because I'm sure that they do a lot of things.
We were just talking over here, and does every district in the United States have a RYLA conference?
No.
So therefore, why don't we try and determine what districts don't have it and try and promote RYLA within those districts?
Invite them to the summit. Did you invite them?
Yeah.
That would come from
How
them.
did you get the list you invited here?
I contacted Rotary International and I said, can I get a list of all the RYLA chairs in North America? And they sent it to me. So
They sent it out to all
Well, how many-
the chairs.
how many
I got
were there?
that.
a lot. I would say probably 200 plus.
Wow.
North America.
Really?
There's a lot.
Eric, how
What
many?
I've heard from our other district, I'm sorry, can I interrupt you?
Wow.
And that's if they're district identified, they're RYLA chairs. Some of them, they.
Oh, they had a
didn't.
RYLA, okay.
They didn't, the international didn't have the RYLA chair, so they gave it the district upgrade information.
Eric, how much response did you get back on email that said, I would love to be there, but I can't because of my schedule, or maybe in the future? or
I'd say
anything
10
like
to,
that?
money.
10 to 15 people said they'd love to be here, but they just couldn't make it work.
And I got 6 or 7 of those.
Well, that northern district in Alabama, I know I didn't talk to their person, theirs is Health and Space Camp, they do that, they have paid a whole facility to take care of their RYLA. So they have no interest in going to anything that's gonna build a new RYLA or gang, because they don't care, they pay someone else to do it all.
Well, that's what the South District in Colorado,
Any other ideas?
I was going to say with that, that's what the South District in Colorado does, but they want to move away from that so the Rotarians have more.
Yeah, I think if more word got out about this, I think more people might switch over like that.
You should bring these up to the gray room, and after a couple glasses of wine, we'll come up with more ideas.
Exactly. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I really think, I think we're gonna have lots of conversations, and we need to have those conversations soon. Well, that too.
Eric,
But-
I'm
but
happy
you-
to help, but I gotta run, you
Okay.
can sign me up to help out with the next year or whatever.
Okay. She's the chair, right? Her name's the
Bridget.
chair.
Chair, we've got a new chair for next year, thanks.
I don't know about that. I'll see you guys in the morning. I'll see you.
And I think, I guess, overall, I think growth is good, but it needs to be quality growth. You know, we wanna grow this, you know, we just don't wanna suddenly grow from 40 to 200 or 300 overnight, because I don't know what we're gonna do. So I think we're gonna have some conversations, and I think, you know, if there's 4 or 5 of you that are really passionate about this, for me, anyway, I've already told Leslie, if you guys say this is what you wanna do, then I'm done with, I mean, sort of.
Tell me you don't want to do this anymore.
I don't, I'm gonna help, but I'm gonna take a couple years hiatus and focus on this, because to me, I think there's so many more people out there that were just like me that have no clue what they're doing. And I think every one of them needs to have this opportunity, because they're gonna, unless somebody tells them, they're gonna continue to be in the dark about this all.
Yeah,
So you're looking
and
for new clubs too that are just starting, because even like clubs that are, you know, already going.
yeah,
for
the
years.
majority of the
So
people
you
here
guys-
this weekend had well-established programs and on their way and shared good ideas, but yeah, there's a lot of people that could sure use some help.
Well, one of the reasons that my district paid for me to come this weekend was because after Reed last time, I went back and gave a 5-minute presentation at our mid-year assembly on what I learned at Reed and why it was so important. And so maybe if we all go back and make sure that we share their district what we learned here, it's going to spark more too.
Sure. Yes.
I think promoting what we have done here and getting an article, so you can get an article in Rotary Magazine.
Really good.
Yeah, Rotary
Say, man, how
International.
to do that?
Just submit
Oh,
it.
just submit it.
Write it, just submit it.
I suspect if you call one.
Is there anybody good writers? Because I'm not.
I didn't know you had Heather. I think Heather would be. She's not here, right?
She's volunteered.
She just volunteered, tell her about it.
Yeah, but she'd be able to do that, right?
It doesn't have to be a big, you know, they do those little snapshot articles of clubs doing things. Why wouldn't they do? I think you should be congratulated in the number of districts you got, and that alone should get some achievement there.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, well, is there at least 2 of you, so that way nobody feels like they do it by themselves, would be willing to put that together?
I can.
Okay? One other, so that she doesn't feel like she has to do it all by
I
herself.
just need the list of names and districts. So.
there anybody else? Do you want some help, I guess?
But I can write it, and then
Okay.
have someone else proof it.
Well, you can, I mean, if you want to send it out to everybody, you can.
Eric should have lots of pictures.
It's too bad we didn't get a group shot. We should get a semi maybe tomorrow.
Well, yeah,
Tonight,
let's get a
after
group
the
shot
line.
before we leave, so that, you know, okay. And all the videos are gonna be posted online too, because there's a lot of people that want to be here that can't.
We're gonna edit this?
So,
We're gonna YouTube that? That's gonna take.
yep, it'll all be on YouTube. Okay, any other thoughts as far as going forward? Okay, yes,
Is it in terms of getting your article, same kind of thing, is update all the people that you invited?
sure.
Tell them we had, quick email, we had a great meeting, we had 40 people, we had 14 districts, whatever you got. And just a 2-minute, 2-line deal to tell them it was a successful deal, hope you can attend the interviews kind of thing.
Okay.
Just to show them it was a successful.
Talking about growing, because we were talking back here that we really kind of like this size.
Yeah.
This is really good, we got to know each other and.
But it is a good point just to be that if we all keep coming back and no other people come back.
Yeah,
Some people are gonna go to
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you won't always come back. I won't have the money next year, so I'll come in 2 years, so someone else will.
Well, and then you got the new chairs, like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be chaired in
Sure.
the following year, so probably the co-chair would come. So you're gonna get different people.
Well, I guess if it grows, it grows. I mean, if people are excited about it, great. If it's a 40, it's a 40. You just.
I want some people to be excited on this.
so are we looking at trying to set a time, like the kind of the same time of year next year and a different location, or?
I think at this point, if there's like, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you that want to be involved in this process, then we have a conference call in the next few weeks and just start hashing out some of the details, put together a timeline of what we need to do by when, we have to figure out the date, the time, the location, costs, all that kind of stuff. And just like you're planning any other
Because
event.
that would be great, have that in the article of when the date is for next year.
That'd be
Yeah,
great.
that's true.
So if there's any of you that are interested, otherwise Dustin's gonna stand there at the door and you're not gonna get out till somebody volunteers. No, but if there, I don't want anybody to be forced to volunteer. I know some of you are very committed to RYLA and you got a lot
Well,
on your
Bridget
plate.
Is it where
Huh?
you have it, or where's there?
I'm just saying, let's just, I
To
just,
help plan.
to help plan this,
I'll have plans,
Okay.
but I think,
Don't forget your president
Ask for
next year.
volunteers.
I know, that's my whole thing.
Yeah.
I said I'd help.
Stop it.
Said I'd help.
only 3-letter words are acceptable for I need some help. Can you help?
Tracy Coon,
Anybody else that would be interested in
T-R-A-C-E-Y,
doing part of this?
C-O-U,
So lifetime commitment,
Anyone?
I-N-G.
we'll come up with position descriptions and all that good stuff.
Coolie.
Otherwise, I like to volunteer people, so I'm good at doing that. Okay. Well, this is a start. Again, at some point, we'll probably ask all of you for feedback anyway. Get some, get some ideas. We'll probably just bounce ideas off you, but I think in the next couple of weeks, I'd like to get a conference call.
If your name is not up here and you'd like it to be, come add your name, please.
Good, 5, that's pretty good.
No, we want more.
All of you.
By default, you're all going to be on the committee, whether you know it or not.
Yeah. We just would feel better if you wrote your name.
Yeah. So.
Buy-in.
Okay, so with that, basically at this point, got dinner, and then social at 9 o'clock. Again, if you want to bring some, I will have plates tonight,
Oh, sorry.
because we didn't have any last night. But there's a Walmart across the way if you want to go grab some.